Being an introvert throughout my life, my mind muttered more words than my mouth. A series of thoughts would just flow one after the other with no realization of time and place. Many a times, I spent hours being in my own fantasy world and in complete oblivion. I still believe I was only a thinker till then. It was only after I started working that I started fretting about a problem unnecessarily. The problem was blown out of proportion by me by thinking more about it than required. I developed this habit of thinking about all the possible consequences for any given situation. It wasn't until recently I realized that I needed to channelize my energy. I had to take some concrete steps to curb this problem which now had become an issue. What did I do? 1. Let go. As an overthinker, I had realized quite early that, you are not doing but you get done. The nature will take care of its beings. You get grown into a healthy baby in your mother's womb with no conscious effort from you. I started believing that everything is just energy and its manifestations. Incidences happens for a reason. We humans are participants in this energy flow which is very powerful and that we can't have complete control over what happens in our lives. Therefore, I had to be conscious about my energy and thoughts. 2. Keep a distance or disconnect from the world. Many instances in my life seemed much more complicated than they actually were. The damage done by overthinking is irreversible and it is so important to distance ourselves from that situation to have a clear view about it. Things look much simpler and resolvable from far and aren't that dreadful how it appears to be. Being less social, I had always been in the mode to get disconnected from people to breathe in my space with little to no diversions. It brings peace. 3. Travel. It has been proved that traveling promotes brain health and you are in a calmer state of mind. I second this belief. Recently, I had an opportunity to travel to a far-off land. I noticed the difference in how and what I think. It completely relaxes you and promotes productive thinking. Traveling worked more than anything else for me. 4. Justifying others' actions. We humans are complex with no exceptions. We desire to be simple but our brain wiring doesn't allow us to be. Since childhood, I had this compulsive habit of justifying others' actions. I tried to make myself understand the intention of a doer behind an action, comprehending a situation no matter how bad it was, as if trying to forgive myself if I had any contribution to make that problem an issue. I couldn't withstand the guilt that I used to have for causing harm to others, later to realize I was worrying unnecessarily in this self-centric world. I won't deny that I did gain out of this compulsive habit. I have developed a deeper understanding of people, situations and have grown more tolerant, patient and receptive. 5. Synchronicity. I had been amazed time and again how things have arranged and rearranged itself to happen in my life. It had forced me to think that if something has to happen, nothing can stop it. I have got this feeling of being protected by a guardian angel when something doesn't work out or works out with a great struggle. There are no coincidences and my aim should be to adapt and learn from a situation rather than criticizing for it to happen. Not everything about overthinking is negative. There is this sudden gamut of emotions that I feel after observing people and the world around. I feel gratitude towards whoever is responsible for my existence, for I have what most people struggle each day to get in their lives. I stopped wasting food in my plate since I was 7 years old after I saw a beggar eating food from a garbage bin. I stopped wasting water when I saw a lady on street using dirty water to brush her teeth. I realized the value of money by seeing the struggle of people who do odd jobs so that they can provide for their families. I realized that law of karma works when my teacher taught me a poem named, Somebody's Mother, in grade 5 and I am seeing for myself how we get back what we give. It made me to take notice of many things in our daily lives which goes unseen. I feel like a learner and observer for life.